last year?
My name is Andre Taylor, the criminal justice organizer at Grassroots Leadership. Over the past year, I had the pleasure of tabling, also partnering with some of the best advocate organizations. We have worked in the community with organizations such as ACLU, where we put on a short showcase for the community titled Poets and Advocates Against Cash Bail. We went into detail on how harmful cash bills can be to families navigating through the criminal justice system at the time. Locked up because they can't afford to get out, losing jobs, homes, families, connections. In another event titled NOSL, which stands for Night Out for Safety and Liberation, is hosted by Grassroots Leadership annually. It is where we get together and define what safety means to the community members outside of policing. And this year was one of our better years. We asked all candidates running for District 18 to show up as community members, and the candidates did just that. There were resource vendors there, community poetry, food zones, for kids, live events, DJs raffles, and for art pieces and other prizes. Another event I have is the Peace Pop Up, is which is a collaboration of over 40 different organizations coming together to support anti-gun violence. This event is hosted by Damian Walker and the non.
Well, as far as additional support, resources, and technical assistance, I would say funding for more staffing to help us grow the capacity so we could attend multiple courts at the same time, as far as supporting multiple family members. Um, Also, printer paper and ink. Sometimes the court loses members' documents and they're not really timely about getting them back to them. So we can print the documents, the important documents that they need at the office. And also, as far as providing transportation to and come from court, and also bus passes. It's oftentimes hard for family members to get to court or individuals who are facing charges to get to court. So sometimes they're in need of, a helping hand as far as transportation. Um, Additionally, funding for court fees, vital documents. Sometimes when individuals get out of jail, they may lose their ID, birth certificate, social security card. So helping alleviate those fees would be super beneficial. Also contributing to ankle monitor fees, parking fees, seeing that it's super expensive to park downtown. Street parking is not always available, so parking in a parking lot is more feasible. And also to help alleviate some probation fees, urinalysis processing fees, also resources for members who are going through a hard time. We can provide stipends for them just to try to alleviate some of that financial burden. Uh, and so they're oftentimes going through a time of crisis. So that tangible support is really beneficial as we walk alongside them, as well as, they may be experiencing financial hardship when it comes to rent, groceries, and employment. So whatever we can do to alleviate that stress and burden, to help fill the gaps until they can find a full-time job, um, is super beneficial for them. So once again, providing stipends. If they want to come and, do some work for us, we can give them some stipends if needed. Also, office supplies. We do social bio packets and also mitigation packets. So binders, presentation booklets. Also, we do court support, so providing binders, clipboards, legal pads, pens, and folders, so we can document what the court actors are doing right, what they're not doing right, and also just take notes for the members, just in case it's something that they may miss and may be pertinent to their case. Additionally, we can use funding for care packages for those who have been bailed out. providing a basic necessity as far as toiletries, clothing, shoes, socks, and just an outfit for them to attend court for, just so they can look presentable when they go before the judge. And also, well, lastly, a mutual aid fund where equity research can provide potential matching for if we bring in funds, if equity research can match those funds, that would be super beneficial.
Yes, just to say lastly on our mutual aid fund, that is our fund for members who are going through crisis. So if equity research could match those funds, we distribute those funds throughout the year. So if it looks like quarterly or biannually or annually, however much money that is raised, if equity research could match that, that would be exceptional. Thank you, Carl, for all of that. You are so right. And I think the only thing that was not mentioned was we provide food for our members at the Participatory Defense Clinic. So to ensure that our members are well fed and nourished when they come in to discuss their cases. We may even need, tissue because sometimes we cry in spaces together. So all of those things are definitely needed. If you would like, please to stay connected with us at Grassroots Leadership, you can find us on our social media pages, Facebook at Grassroots Leadership, Instagram, grassroots_leadership, and our website is www.grassrootsleadership.org. You can find everything that we're doing there with our basis, Texas Advocates for Justice, Mujeres Luchadoras, ICE out of Austin, and Participatory Defense. Thank you so much for your support. We appreciate you. You can call us, text us anytime. I can give my number, 512-803-1300. Later.
Hi, my name is Cameron Bailey. I am Community Engagement Coordinator at Grassroots Leadership. We do have a few reflections and feedback for Equity Research Cooperative about the grant process and partnership experience. It was pretty much a straightforward process to submit our information, and we appreciate the open response that we have with you all. Our experience with Equity Research Cooperative has been positive and supportive, and we appreciate working with you all. The communication throughout the grant process was clear, timely, and again, supportive, which made the application and reporting stages very straightforward and easy to navigate. The team demonstrated a genuine commitment to understanding our work and the communities that we serve. Overall, we appreciate the transparency and the partnership with Equity Research Cooperative. Thank you, guys, and we look forward to continuing to do great work with you all for many years to come.